Okay, I'm trying to find how they created these, how they amended the laws. What authorization did they use to amend the laws to the Constitution and the United States Code? So, in my search, I had to go back through to the very, very beginning of the 115th session, where I this is I'm sorry, I'm going to be clicking back and forth through these documents. This is the Congressional report from January the 3rd. And this is the House rules. House Resolution 1, adopted January 3rd, 2017. And this resolution is for adopting permanent rules for the House of Representatives, further providing for general appropriations bills and non-preferred bills, for consideration of bills for standing committees and subcommittees, for organization of standing committees and subcommittees, for powers and duties of standing committees and subcommittees, for ethics committee, for status of members indicted or convicted of a crime, for investigations and for ethical rules, definitions, and conduct, and providing for committee on ethics. Resolved that the permanent rules of the House of Representatives 2015-2016 be adopted as the permanent rules of the House of Representatives for the 2017-2018 session of the House of Representatives, with the following amendments to the headings and to rules. Sorry. So these, I guess, are the rules that they amended, and the addition to Rule 3E. Now, I need to find out where can I find these rules at. So apparently they're telling me that they adopted these from January the 3rd. So let me go back to January the 3rd, the Congressional record, so because it should be in here if they adopted this resolution from there. Let me decrease this a little bit, and I can't see this, so but I'm gonna do my best. Let's go down and see if I can find House Resolution 1. So there was some corrections made to this document, the Congressional record from January the 3rd. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go slow because I don't want to miss anything, and I know I'm not gonna read the entire document, so I need to go slow so that I can catch as much of it as I can. Okay. Appointment as member of committee to notify the president pursuant to House Resolution number 3. Okay. That's number, okay, so I done passed it up. Okay, so here's House Resolution 1. Let me open it up some. This is House Resolution 1. Elected officers of the House of Representatives, Mrs. McMorris Rogers. Mr. Speaker, I offer a privileged resolution and ask for its immediate consideration. The clerk read the resolution as follows. House Resolution 1. Let me pull it up so you all can see it. Resolved that Karen L. Hass of the state of Maryland be and is hereby chosen clerk of the House of Representatives, that Paul D. Irvin of the state of Florida be and is hereby chosen Sergeant at Arms of the House of Representatives, that Philip George Kiko of the state of Ohio be and is hereby chosen Chief Administrative Officer of the House of Representatives, and that Father Patrick J. Conroy of the state of Oregon be and is hereby chosen Chaplain of the House of Representatives. Mrs. McMorris Rogers. Mr. Speaker, I yield to the gentleman from New York, Mr. Crowley, for the purpose of offering an amendment. Mr. Crowley, Mr. Speaker, I have an amendment to the resolution, but before offering the amendment, I request that there be a division of the question on the resolution so that we may have a separate vote on the chaplain. I'm right here. The Speaker, the question will be divided. The question is on agreeing to that portion of the resolution providing for the election of the chaplain. That portion of the resolution was agreed to. A motion to reconsider was laid on the table. Amendment offered by Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley, Mr. Speaker, I offer an amendment to the remainder of the resolution. The Speaker, the clerk will report the amendment. The clerk will report the amendment. Okay, let me go back out there. I'm right here. The clerk read as follows. Amendment offered by Mr. Crowley that Robert D. Edmondson of the District of Columbia be and is hereby chosen clerk of the House of Representatives. That Wendy Parker of the state of Maryland be and is hereby chosen Sergeant at Arms of the House of Representatives, and that James Fleet of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania be and is hereby chosen Chief Administrative Officer of the House of Representatives. The Speaker. The question is on the amendment offered by the gentleman from New York. The amendment was rejected. The Speaker. The question is on the remainder of the resolution offered by the gentlewoman from Washington. The remainder of the resolution was agreed to. A motion to reconsider was laid on the table. The Speaker. The chair will now swear in the officers of the House. The officers presented themselves in the well of the House and took the oath of office as follows. And they read, there's nothing else in here. This is the House Resolution number 1. There's nothing else in here. And then it goes into after they do their swearing in, it goes into House Resolution 2. So I was still scrolling down. Well, maybe I missed something. So I'm still on January 3rd. I'm on page H7. And I'm looking at House Resolution 3. And I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing House Resolution 5. This is the resolution that Kevin McCarthy used to change the House rules. And when he changed the House rules, they proceeded to start with the amendments. So they started amending things there. Changes to the standing room is in section 2. Let's go back to the other document. Okay, and let's see. I don't say nothing in here about changing the standing rooms. Let me make sure. Committee on the whole, standing committee and subcommittee. And now it's going into the text. I didn't see anything in here. Okay, I have to stop here at Rules 14, and I'm going to resume on video 2.